And basically what you have to do in the first game, which, by the way, if you want to see our playthrough of Getting Good Plus, which is where we saved basically everybody, well, everybody that could be saved at least, you have to get the plastic bottle, and you have to use it on some goop behind a desk. And if you don't do that, you can't save Sybil. And then what's even worse is if you're in the Sybil fight and you kill Sybil, even if you have the liquid, it still doesn't work. So that one's a little bit more obtuse to get the good ending, in my opinion. A lot of the other ones are pretty straightforward, especially as we get later on in the series. But is this the room of the vice? What are we looking at? Ah, there it is. Yeah. Use... Wait, what? Middle platform, some kind of vice. Oh. I had to get closer to it? That's strange. It was close enough for it to be like, there's a vice, but not close enough to be like, it's a vice. Alright, that'll give us our moonstone. Again, that's why exploration's important, because we'll need that. You might remember that moon door. That is what that's for. Hi, numbody. Unlock it. I believe that is everything on this side. So now we just got to get back to the moon door, which is upstairs, I believe. Yep. But I do want to check down the stairs first, so we're going to go straight, and then try not to get attacked by a closer, or a closer. Again, it depends on who you ask. I think for the implications of the game, I believe closer is what those things are called, not closer. But it's the same spelling. It's a homophone. So it's very easy for someone to say it one way or the other way. And I don't think either one's particularly right. I just personally think closer makes a lot more sense with Heather's story. Or not closer, closer. Like come closer kind of thing. I think that one makes a lot more sense. But, yeah. See, I would be very excited to see this game get a remake, if I'm honest. Because I do think this game could offer more. Again, I think from a storytelling, like an overt storytelling standpoint, I think Silent Hill 2 was a good choice. But I just like 3 better because I like Heather as a character better. Oh yeah, this is just a dead end down here, right? It just goes into the abyss. Yeah. I was like, wait a second. I remember what's down here. I'm just not a big fan of James as a character from 2, but the supporting cast in 2 is absolutely amazing with Angela and Eddie and Laura, Mary. Like, I understand why they remade 2. But I also understand why they kind of skipped 1, to be honest, because I think there's 2 main reasons why they were like, let's not do a remake of 1. One, I think, was because piling up the 300th day and night from beyond the door, cries of pain are heard. The final destination has become real, though is blessed at the beginning. Because if you remember, 1 kind of got a retelling. It's like a reimagining, essentially, in Shattered Memories. So that is the one that's come closest to like a remake of sorts, even though they don't play anything alike. So it makes sense to start with 2 from that regard as well, with a remake. But I don't know. I think the Silent Hill 2 remake is going to do well. I really do. I think it's going to do well, and I think that might lead us into getting some really cool other remakes. Because I think 3 has a lot to offer as well. Alright. Down we go. And honestly, like if they could just, with 4, if the AI was just a bit better, I don't think 4 would be as bad. The main problem with 4 is just that Eileen sometimes will just not want to be a human being and decide that she wants to, like, stare at a wall while getting bopped by, you know, everything imaginable. So, like, I really think if they, like, rebalanced 4 and fixed Eileen's AI, I don't think 4 would be as egregious. I still don't like the idea of playing the game essentially twice, but with an escort quest. But I don't know. I after seeing like the Resident Evil remakes and seeing some other remakes, you know, I'm interested to see how, 1, Bloober Team handles the Silent Hill 2 remake, but also 2, how Konami moves forward with their remakes if they decide to do so. Because they're also remaking, isn't it, Metal Gear Solid 3? Or I think it's Snake Eater, right, that they're remaking? So it's not like they only have one remake on the books. They've got some other, like, irons in the fire. By the way, our first boss may look a little interesting. There's a very obvious reason for that, and I believe this is called Split Worm. Also a reference to Split Head from Silent Hill 1. Okay. There we go. I was like, wait a second, I think I have to get in front of it. There we go. Hi, Split Worm. Again, we're playing on easy action level, just because I'd rather focus on the story than the fights. But that boss is rather phallic, can we say? And there's a very obvious reason for that. So, but I don't know. I'm interested to see what the future looks like for a lot of gaming, because I feel like there's been a real resurgence of companies being like, we should remake this thing, right?
Just like before.
I'll talk about that in just a second. We're back in the shopping mall, by the way. We're not in the weird silent hell. But because like you had the Spyro remake, you had the Crash Bandicoot remake, you had you've got Lollipop Chainsaw's getting a remake, you have the Port Plus of Clock Tower coming up, you've got, of course, Silent Hill 2. Like, there's so many things that are being, like, brought back, and I think that's so cool. I've mentioned this before. Like, even if the even if the ports or the remakes aren't, like, ideal for some people, I still think being able to allow people to get into a series is so much more valuable than a game being perfect. Because if someone gets in the game series and they're like, oh, I really like that Silent Hill, it was a little clunky here or a little weird there, you know, but I liked it, that's good. That's a net positive, because that means someone might be interested in finding out more about whatever game series, Clock Tower, Silent Hill, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, you know, whatever it might be. Oh, my nose itches. I have to trim my mustache often, otherwise my, like, mustache hairs will, like, curl back and, like, tickle my nose. It's very annoying, by the way, if you hadn't got that. I don't think we can go out this way. Happy Burger? Ammo. Medkits. But, still have a map of this place? We do. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I tend to look at remakes a little bit... Oh, there's a save point here. A little differently than a lot of people do. Or a good bit of people. I wouldn't say a lot. Maybe a good bit of people do. Because, like, whenever I look at a remake, I'm like, I don't need it to be, like, a perfect rendition, right? Especially if it's something that I've never played. I just want it to be fun. Right? So... I feel like there's a lot of great games that could really make a resurgence. Like, I would love to see, like, if I'm honest, I would love to see, like, an overhaul remake of Kodelka. Like, someone expand on that game. Because that, like, the mixture of, like, the JRPG elements and survival horror was so cool and so well done for a game that only lasts, you know, like, 8 hours. It's like, come on, I want more Kodelka. Now, there is the Shadowheart series, but they're not survival horror. They're more weird JRPG than they are survival horror. Which, by the way, we've got to get back to that series at some point, as well. So, sorry, I'm just checking all the stuff. I don't remember if there's anything hidden. There was something in Happy Burger, which was more healing items and ammo, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of good... I think I was talking about it either in Bloom's stream or someone else's stream about just how much, like, stuff they kind of... how much money they leave on the table by being like, that game we made back in, you know, 2002. No one knows about that. No one cares about that. Dude, I'm like, you're completely wrong, dude. There are so many people that are interested in those retro games.
Heather!
It's you.
What just happened?
You must be one of them.
What did I do? And what do you mean by one of them?
You're in on this with that Claudia, aren't you?
Claudia? What about her? She asked me to find you, that's all.
So you are one of them.
Claudia? Back? Look, I was just hired to find you. I'm not on anybody's side. I don't know anything about this. Why don't you start by telling me what happened here? And that monster, what the hell was that?
I don't know any more than you do. All I know is that things are getting really screwy around here, and I got a weird feeling it's got something to do with me. Maybe you're just an innocent bystander, but I can't feel sorry for you because you dragged me into this.
Yeah.
You know,
this is important right here.
Me.
What are you talking about? What's so special about you anyway?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be so confused, would I? But I know there's something. Something I've been running from and forgot for a long time. How did I remember that?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the subway home.
Not the subway.
What should I do?
Hell if I know.
Hell if I know. I used to say that a lot when I was younger. Imagine if Atlas did a Rule Rose remake, or anybody really. Like, it doesn't even have to be the company who made the game. It could just be someone that handles that stuff well, right? Because, like, the perfect example is like the Diablo 2 remake is actually really, really good. You can actually swap between, like, old school Diablo 2 and new school. I don't think it's necessary for games, but it's interesting when you see that. There's also, like, the Monkey Island remake that does the similar thing. Like, yeah, I would love to see stuff like Rule of Rose, Kuon, Haunting Ground, like all of those games getting some sort of remake. The thing is, too, it's like they don't even have to really remake it in some cases. Some cases, just making a port. Just if you can get a port that works perfectly, or really, really well at least, that could be just as beneficial. Where's the map? The map was... I don't have a map of this area. Yes, I know. I was just talking about. Need to get Bergen Street Train Platform 3. But yeah, I just like I said, it would just be also the fact that I don't want the working here is kind of strange. She doesn't even like mention it, I don't think. But yeah, like I don't think the company that makes the game even has to like touch the remake, right? It'd be nice if they like gave pointers to whoever they give the remake to, just so they know like, okay, this is what we kind of expect. But like another great example too is like From Software, like outside of Kuon, you know, I think they could do a good job remaking like maybe some of the King's Fields, you know, or if they wanted to do like a remake of like the first Armored Core, because Armored Core 6 did really well from what I hear. I'm not a big mech person, so it's not really my jam, but you have things like Eternal Ring, not Elden Ring, which that game has other issues. Okay, so we're looking for Bergen Street 3rd. I'm guessing this is locked. Yeah. But there's like Eternal Ring, there's Echo Knight, there's Shadow Tower, which I think could be cool. There's also Shadow Tower Abyss, which never came over to the US, I believe. You know, so there's a lot of things like each company could do, and again, they don't even have to like remake it themselves. They can just, you know, hire someone else to do it. Because I think it's what Blue Point has become one of the names behind a company that does a lot of like solid remakes. Because I think they're the ones that did the remake of Diablo, if I remember correctly. I do not remember where. One of these dang doors, I know it. Maybe it's this way. Oh, we gotta go through the turnstile. I just went in a circle. Turn around. We gotta go through the turnstile. Duh. Go this way. We actually can't go through this, which is hilarious. You have to go through this open gate. But, by the way, if you wonder what that gate is for, it's for people that are handicapped. If they can't push their own way through the different bars and stuff, they have a gate on the side that allows people in like wheelchairs or people that have like walking aids and stuff. There's our map. Well, that's helpful. Alright, let's take a gander real quick. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Nope. We're in the concourse, so we've got stairs to the right and left, and then stairs across, and then there's some bathrooms. Okay, so those look open. That's broken. The bathroom should be over here. Stash or trash. Okay. This goes to Powell. We're looking for Bergen Street. Which I believe is this way. I can't really... Yeah, Bergen Street's there. The third line to Bergen Street. I'm curious, what happens if you go to the other ones? Does she say something? Like, I don't need to go to Powell Street. No, apparently not. Oh, it's because you can circle back to Bergen. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, Platform 1, Platform 2, Platform 1, Platform 2, Platform 3, and 4. Can't go to either one of these. She's looking at something over here. We have... Chains holding the doors together are secured with a bolt and a nut. The nut is screwed on tight. Can't turn it with my hands. I wonder if that's going to come into play at some point. But, yeah, I mean, if you're here in chat, like, give me your top 3 remakes you'd love to see. Very interested to see if, and we're talking about, like, someone remakes them with care and, you know, actually, like, really works on it, not just they remake it for the sake of remaking it. I'm very curious what other people would be interested in seeing. Is there anything on this platform here? Oh, it's just another way up, I think. Path is blocked. That's trash. Okay. Oh, we can go down somewhere? I didn't realize we could go down somewhere. Or did we... Is this where we just came from? Nope, definitely went down somewhere. Because, like, I think for me personally, I would love to see a Kuon remake. I would love to see a Kingsfield remake. I don't think we're ever going to get a Kingsfield, like a new Kingsfield. The closest we're going to get is Lunacid, which wasn't done anything close to by From Software. It's by an indie developer, which is very good, by the way. If you've not played Lunacid and you like Shadow Tower or Kingsfield, it's a very good game by a very solid developer. Okay, so now we need to go to the other side. But, yeah, I would like to see Kingsfield, Kuon. Trying to think what my third would be. I don't know. Because there's a lot of good horror games that I think would do really good remake. I guess... I don't know. I was thinking of, like, Shadow Tower, but, like, if we're getting Kingsfield remake, I think that would be... You could do it without Shadow Tower. Okay, where are we at? Okay. Just wanted to keep an eye on that. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's just... Okay, that's where we need to go, right? Bergen Street down, yeah. Oh, wait, no, Bergen Street's that way. This is Hazel Street to Renata. I guess I would take... Let's see what I got over there. Honestly, I think any of the Silent Hills up to 4 could do with a remake as well. Ooh, we got a newspaper. Or a book. I read this a long time ago. It's a nothing little cult magazine. Seems like a bunch of crap to me. It's not so bad if you just read it for fun, though. Souls of those who die suddenly by or accident don't realize they're dead. Sometimes they stay put and haunt that particular place. These spirits have lost their human senses and memories and can only be replaying the pain and sadness of the moment they died. The pain gets so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. As such, they can possess humans. Places known as famous spots or high accident areas are often to blame. You should be careful when approaching such locations, especially on the day or at the time the death occurred. That is, if you don't want it to happen to you too. Which platform is this? Because we don't want to go to platform 3 yet. Okay, platform 3 is the other one. That's what I thought. But yeah, I guess one of the Silent Hills, Kuon, and Kingsfield would probably be my 3. If I had to pick a Silent Hill, I would say probably either 3. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Please get up, Heather. By the way, if you stayed down there, you get hit by a train. Um, those are probably my three. But yeah, I think a remake of 3 could be good. Like I said, if they could do some like overhaul stuff with 4, I don't remember. Can we go around this wall without getting hit by a train? Let's just go up the stairs and we'll check the other way first. Because we need to make sure we save before we do the train part. Oh, we already read that. Only a few things I don't like about Silent Hill, this upcoming train puzzle. There's a train puzzle? I don't even remember a train puzzle. Okay, let's save. And then we'll go down our... That's what I call it. I mean, that's fine. Like I said, I haven't played... This game came out in, I think, 2003. So I haven't really played much of it since then. I think I've done maybe like one other playthrough since then, but it's been years. So any puzzle, just had to look up a guide and was mad about it. I mean, sometimes that does happen, yeah. But if you're talking about like not getting hit by the train, then yeah. Because there's I believe there's a door on the tracks, although I might be mistaking that was 4. The problem is 4 also has a lot of has a lot of time spent in the train area, so some of 4 gets muddled into this part in my brain. Because you have to go through the train area twice in 4, and it's one of the most annoying areas of the game, just because it's so confined. And then with the ghosts in 4, it can get very annoying. Okay, it's locked. Because the ghosts in 4 will chase you around. Oh yeah, the escalator with the wall guys. Yeah, that's really annoying too, especially when you have Eileen with you. Because you can get through that without them hitting you or Eileen, but it's not... Okay. If I remember correctly... Yeah. If you pass the wall, you get hit by a train. That's what I thought. That's why I wanted to save prior. There you go. Those little barricades show you where the train spawns. But I don't think you can go either way on those. Let's see. Okay. Let's go this way. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I think this is where we went before, right? Let's, okay, yeah, this is where we're at. Okay, but yeah, these little barricades here, you can't step off and go around, because then a train will hit you. I just wanted to show that off, just in case people are like, why don't you just jump down and go around? You can't. You absolutely cannot. The game will not let you. What's even funnier about this is you can go down these stairs. When you go down these stairs, it's on the opposite side of that gate. So if you remember, we jumped down and tried to get around this gate right here. and the train hit us. So you can actually get over here normally. But I believe what we're looking for is a wrench. Okay. Because we gotta get the bolt off of that one door. We also, I think, need a key. But